Go on, let you finish.
Sweet.
This is Umar for BoxNation. We're in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Well, listen, a fantastic night for you with Moses Town. We'll come on to that in a second. Francis, but just want to get your reaction to what we've just seen there. What did you think of the scorecards? Usyk gets it.
I thought it was wide. It's hard to argue when you've got all three judges. Very rare, it's a very rare occasion when all three get it bang on the same. Listen, I was scoring it as we went on my phone. And honestly, truthfully, had it a draw. Couple of shared rounds in there, which obviously could go either way, but I thought either guy could have nicked that by a round or two, but certainly not by four. It wasn't an 8-4 fight.
How did you have it?
I had it a draw.
Honestly,
truthfully, I get the notes up on my phone. I had it completely bang level, 1-1-5 each, with two shared rounds. 2 shared rounds and 5 each. But shared rounds in a fight like that, but it's not 4 rounds. He's not won that 8 rounds to 4. He's not won that 8 rounds to 4. And I think Tyson's been hard done by there on the scale of the defeat. But you probably couldn't argue if Usyk nicked it by a round and vice versa. It was a tight fight, very very tight fight, very nip and tuck. But I thought 8 rounds to 4 was wide.
Tyson started really well, but then it kind of changed halfway through. Francis, would you agree with that?
Yeah, I thought it was quite very, very cagey fight. It wasn't massive. It wasn't spectacular, was it? There wasn't. Neither guy. Not that you want to see anyone hurt, but it wasn't anything. It wasn't a clear cut big round for either guy, really. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think if you think back at the first fight, Tyson's uppercuts dominating the first bit of the fight. Obviously, then Usyk had massive success. There wasn't anything that was clear cut and like wow throughout the fight from either guy. It was just a technically brilliant fight from both guys, showcasing what boxing is all about, which is the sweet science and hit and don't get hit. It's not all about going out there and all guns blazing all the time. And I thought both guys boxed tremendously well. Like I said, very cagey fight, but I thought Tyson deserved more rounds than the judges gave him.
Francis, just lastly, when it comes to Moses Helmer now, I'm losing words. Just give me some words for him.
I lost words earlier. I was doing an interview with the Queensbury YouTube channel, and I was talking absolute shit, to be honest. So hopefully people watch that one and then this one afterwards. Because they asked me about who's next, and I started waffling on about Tyson and Usyk because they walked past as I've talked, but not to fight them. But he's not quite. Obviously, he's not at that level yet. Listen, names to chuck out there. Pulev, big great one. Hrgovic, great one. Charles Martin, Wallin if he comes through Chisora. Obviously the Adelaide fight has been mandated by the board. But listen, that was punch perfect tonight, and I thought Moses boxed tremendously well, executed his game plan terrifically. I was watching him warm up, and he did exactly what he was doing in the warm up in the fight, which was, it's very rare to see. It's almost like like you hear about footballers practicing free kicks over and over and over and over again. Like David Beckham, like hundreds of free kicks after training. You can see what Lee and Ben have instilled into Moses, which is repetition, which is game plan. And it's no accident that happened tonight. That was pre-planned, and that was what Moses has trained for the last few months, and he executed it brilliantly. He's 19 years old. He's now going to be ranked even higher with the WBO. He'll probably jump up to 3 or 4. He enters the WBA ranking as their intercontinental champion or international champion. He's now mandatory for the Commonwealth title and the English. And if Fabio Wardley moves on to brighter and better things, he'll be mandatory for the British by April. This guy, like I said, he's 19 years old. He's got the world at his feet. And it's all about now picking the old adage of boxing, the right fight at the right time. Because to fuck it up now by rushing it would be one of the biggest crimes in boxing history. So we've got to pick the right moment to put our foot right on the gas. But if the right fight comes up for a big prize, and you know what I'm talking about, we'll take it.
Thank you very much, Francis.